Good grand risings to y'all. We are grand risings, everybody. Grand risings. We are live. It is Monday, June 17th. June 17th. June 17th. And it is another day in the Gemini atmosphere. You still in that vortex? Hold on, let me do something. Let me see if I can put this up on top of my pillow. Let me see if I can do that. I am in a whole new location, you guys. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Oh, I'm gonna have to get one of these for my computer. I like this. All right. So we are in a whole new area. We are in Iowa. We are in Iowa. Let me stop. We're in Iowa. And I'm in a whole new hotel. It's a little boutique little motel, another Motel 6. Motel 6s have changed a lot from way back in the day when they had really nothing. I gotta see, Divine. I don't know. But Grand Rising too, I gotta look and see. I think I saw something with you on it. I gotta see. I saw it look like I missed a messenger call. So Grand Rises, everybody, Grand Rises. It is the birthday Batterax. Whoa! Look here. Yesterday was my birthday, y'all know, right? Yesterday was my birthday. Man, so yesterday I had a few cha-ching, 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 cash apps, right? It started with my cousin. My cousin sent it to me first thing in the morning. It was early in the morning, like I want to say like 4 o'clock in the morning. I think it was 4 o'clock. Yeah, because she was on her way to work probably because I guess she said, let me send my cousin something. Bless her heart. It came right in the nick of time. I was moving and traveling. And I told her, I said, girl, this is right on time. I said, because I done paid the mortgage and everything. I said that I got one bill left to pay. And I said, I ain't going to worry about it right now. I said, it ain't due right now anyway, but I like to get it done, It was just amazing. And then one of my girlfriends here, I've been working with since 1986. Because I was with this company in 86. Oh, by the way, if y'all didn't know, I was with this company back in 86. And it's a Black-owned business. Yeah. And it's changed from when I was in the business and I was a door-to-door actual representative salesperson. It has changed. I still sell door-to-door when I have the time to, but as y'all know, I do this work, this, and then I do the work in the office, and then I do accounting work and stuff like that, office management work, and then I also do the accounting intake at night when they come in from territory. And territory is the neighborhoods that they ride out to work. So it could be another city. It could be city 40 minutes, an hour away from here. If that's where they're assigned, that's where they have to drive to. The vans, the car handlers, who are the managers over the agents when they're on territory. So I handle myself because I don't ride with a car handler because I would have to be on the chart, and I can't be on the chart because I can't go out with them every day. So I'm not going to let them pick and choose and all that kind of stuff. So I just handle myself, bring my totals in, that's that, and go on by my business. My totals don't even go on the board because I don't do it all the time. Sometimes I get to go out maybe once a week. Sometimes I've gone out. The most I've gone out was 3 times in 1 week, and that was 3 times back to back, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That was it. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays are normally really busy for me, getting everything started from over the weekend because nothing can be done on the weekend with accounting, right? Banks and all that kind of stuff. So then I'm here taking care of that in the mornings with the office manager, who is the woman friend to the little lady, to the that's his mate, to the crew manager who was assigned to run the crew. And so, and but I'm learning a lot of stuff. I will be home in a week. I leave this week. I'm here this week, but I'm leaving next week to come home, to go home so that I can take care of some business. I got some business I got to take care of. Then I'll be back. I'll meet them back out here. But it's a 4.5 hour drive. So I'm gonna go ahead on and take care of it. Hey Angela, thanks for the birthday celebration. Angela was another one that hit my cash app this weekend. Thank you, Angela. I really appreciate it. I did dinner last night. So I did. My friend here treated me to when we got here to Iowa from Nebraska. We were sitting here, right? I got here at 11:40. All the rest of them came at about 12:30, 12:15, about 20 minutes, 40 minutes. I mean, about 20 to 30 minutes later than I did. Well, when they pulled in, now we were sitting here for about a half hour, maybe. One of them drove back out to look at the area, little area, surrounding area where we're staying, which is a main drag, which is good. It's just like going, it's just like a city where you go down their main drag, where when I say the main drag, that's like, say for instance, Chicago. If you in Chicago and you all are familiar with Chicago, if you've ever been there, State Street and Michigan Avenue are two of our main drags. Outside of Halsted Street. Hold on, let me go to Halsted Street too, because that's where Jewtown used to be housed, was on the corner of Roosevelt and Halsted in Chicago. So they don't have Jewtown. Ain't a damn thing like it used to be. I'm just here to tell you. I'm just going. And you know what? I am so grateful to God. I feel a change coming on in my life, y'all. I really do. I feel a change coming on. And I don't mean, oh yeah, girl, it's a change coming on here. How old did you turn? You know how people be like, you know, it's a change coming on. Hell, how old did you turn? Well, hell, that right there is a change. I got friends that go there like that. I be like, you fool. I ain't talking about growing old. I feel old. I'm not, I just feel a change taking place in my life. And I feel it. And it's been repetitious, these feelings and these visions and what's coming to me with these numbers I keep seeing, all these same numbers I keep seeing in the same format. And it's really weird because I have a numbers book that I read. Okay. And I consult with, when I get these numbers, I go and read what it's talking about. And I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. This seat is, this damn thing, this is uncomfortable. But if the seat is comfortable, but it's uncomfortable to get to the table because it's like a little y'all see this like a little booth seat, and hit a little table in right here. That's the little booth seat. The little booth seat, just enough for one little butt, just enough for one butt. Two butts can't sit in. Two butts. Now, if my butt was a little smaller than what it was, than what it is now, maybe two butts could sit here. I'd be on the edge. But since my butt ain't small as it was back in the day, two butts can't sit on this little seat. Not very, very rare. Very rare. But you know, things have changed and everything. So I just feel a change coming on. I really do. I've been getting visions and everything. And oh, you know, it's just been enlightening. It's more than a change in a bad way. It's a change in a great way. It's enlightening. And I'm seeing things. I want to tell y'all this. There is nothing, 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 nothing like gratitude and grace. There's nothing like grace and gratitude. I kid you not. I am so grateful to God for allowing me to live, to experience all these life changes, not just within myself, but to see it take place in the world. I'm so used to, how can I say it? I'm used to people being kind and nice and people speaking. I come from that era. I come from that. Hey, how you doing this morning? And all that type of stuff. People, you walk outside out your house and you go to your car and your neighbor comes across the street, your neighbors across the street in their yard or whatever, and you say, hey, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lyra, hey, James, or hey, Micah, whatever they name it. Hey, Barnes, Mr. Barnes, hey, Mr. You know, so and so, Mr. Johnson, hey, Mr. Whitham, Mr. Smart, yeah, Mr. Hawkins, and all them. It's just, you don't see that anymore, especially in metropolitan areas, because our communities, our enclaves. Let me go back to my girlfriend who said, oh, Chicago isn't racist. They just have enclaves. I mean, no, she said Chicago is segregated. They just have enclaves. I was like, no, darling, Chicago's very segregated. There's no such thing as an enclave here. It is segregation at its grandest. Okay. Still to 2024. Yeah, in 2024, there's segregation at its grandest in Chicago. So she says, oh, that's not segregation, Neela. Those are ethnic enclaves. Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, okay, if you say so, it's ethnic enclaves. She ain't never even lived in Chicago. I'm like, how you gonna say it's ethnic enclaves? You never lived here. She said, well, I did stay there for 2 weeks. I mean, 2 months. And I've been to such and such, such. I was like, girlfriend, that's not what you call ethnic enclaves. I'll tell you what ethnic enclaves are. That's ethnic enclaves of what you see when you go to Anaheim Hills, California. That's an ethnic enclave. Yeah, because you got in the Anaheim Hills, you got a section that is strictly Japanese. The whole, like, you know, how you got blocks and streets, blocks in the neighborhood, in a community. Like I live in Auburn Gresham in Chicago. I live in Chicago proper, but I live in the community called Auburn Gresham because that's how it's districted off. So those are districts. Put it that way, okay? So those are little districts. Okay, I'll put it that way. So in case in case a lot of you guys don't live like that and you don't have communities, you just have a city and you have, oh, this is our zip code area and this is their zip code area, but it's the same. But it's still the same city name and all. Well, no, Chicago is Chicago, but there's communities in Chicago. There's the Inglewood community. There's the Auburn Gresham community. There's the South Shore community. You know what I'm saying? There's the Hyde Park community. You know what I'm saying? There's the Gold Coast community. All these different communities. There's Chinatown. All the rest. All there. All, you know what I'm saying? There's Greektown. All these are in Chicago proper. So tell me, and you ain't a native Chicagoan, and I am, and I've not only traveled and been through all these neighborhoods, I've lived in them. Okay. They are they are not ethnic enclaves. They are segregated areas. End the story. Point blank. Nothing ethnic enclavish about any of those communities. They are segregation at its greatest. And Chicago's very antiquated when it comes to that. Very antiquated. And I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna sugarcoat Jap. Y'all already know I'm not the sugarcoat nothing. I'm not the sugarcoat sweetie. I ain't finna sugarcoat. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell it straight out to you. Chicago has very segregated communities. To the wait, and racism is very still strong there, just like racism is everywhere. But the communities are very segregated, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when a Black person goes over into a community, the police is called because they don't see Black people in that community. So they want to know what you doing over here. Who house you looking at? Literally, I kid you not. I kid you not. And now, unless you go through the neighborhood, you like I do, I'll wave. Hey, how y'all doing today? Oh, it's a beautiful day. Enjoy the weather. Have a great weekend. Have a great day. And I just go cruise slowly. Unless you're going through neighborhoods like that, then you just cruising through a neighborhood, and you Black, and the neighborhood is not a Black community neighborhood or mixed for that reason. Trust me, the police will be around in a few minutes. Soon as a couple of neighbors see you, the police will be around. I kid you not. I'm just gonna keep it real. And so it's not ethnic enclaves to me. It's very segregated in Chicago. And there's a lot of people who've been in Chicago that will tell you that. It's very segregated. There's no such thing as ethnic enclaves there. Because if it was ethnic enclaves, the police wouldn't be called when they see a Black person in the community. And I don't care what community it is. It could be the Ukrainian community, the Polish community, the Russian community, all these communities where there's no Blacks living, because those are their communities, and those communities consist of that nationality. Or okay, so that's it. Chicago has nationality communities in the story. Hey, T-Mac, Daybreak, Vet, Jonathan and Delma, alma mama, y'all grand risers, Jeannie Tondrick is in the house. I had a good talk with Jeannie yesterday too, y'all, for my birthday. Angela Means, Angela, thank you once again for the birthday gift. Turk and Divine, well, Turk ain't here, but Divine, Karen Dickerson and Divine, thank you so much for the message. I didn't get it. I got to go back and look at it because it don't give me a notification that there's a message left. If you guys left it didn't give me a notification of that. I just saw that I missed the call. And how I did that when my phone was right in front of my face, I don't know. I'm thinking when you called, I was on a phone call, because you call through Messenger. It never overlays on my regular phone calls. That's if you call my direct number, Messenger call, video call will never come over my regular call. So that's how I think I missed your call. But if you left a message or if you did something, I got to go back and look at it because I didn't see it, and it didn't say that there was a message or anything left. So I'll go back and look at it though, Divine. Thank you. So everybody, yesterday, Gemini's in the house, baby. Yesterday was Gemini season for me. It was my birthday. My birthday. Look, and sister girl turned 59. Bam, bam, bam. 59, and I'm still fine. Look, look, I just graded my own paper. Excuse me, class. Excuse me, class. Excuse me, class. Calm down. It was my birthday. And I turned 59. And I'm still fine. This one more time. Look. If I don't grade my own paper, I ain't gonna sit around waiting on nobody else to grade it. Look. I love it. Oh my God. So yeah. Yeah, them message calls, they don't come over your regular phone at all. But I did not, Yvette. I didn't. I went and looked and scrolled, and I must have scrolled for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes on that phone. I did not see it. I meant to call you too yesterday and tell you, I didn't see it. It got so late though, I was running around because you know how y'all is when y'all moving from one state to another state. You got all shit. You got to unpack. There was no cart. The motel has no cart. And I'm in the middle of the damn hallway. Middle. And so I got to drag all the my car all the way from one end all the way down into the middle of the hallway. So no, and time was gone. I was so tired because I took my time yesterday because it was hot. It was hot as hell here. I'm in Iowa. I'm in the Midwest. Put it this way, I'm in the Midwest. Okay, need I say anything more? Y'all already know the Midwest will scorch your black butt. Oh, baby. Hey, black, white, blue, or green. I don't give a damn what color you is. The Midwest will scorch you. Okay. I don't know no state that gets as hot as the damn Midwest in the summertime except for Arizona and New Mexico. That's it. Oh, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. I'm sorry. Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. Florida don't even get as hot as Chicago. And it that's a summery state almost all year round. It don't even get as hot as Chicago. Well, that's because they're by the ocean. No, they ain't got a damn thing to do with it. We surrounded by lakes and rivers. Okay. Chicago is surrounded by lakes and rivers, and it gets hotter than hell there. And you come outside, sometimes you be outside, it's so hot, you get dizzy. Y'all ever be in heat like that where you're not really cold in your house, like screamingly cold air conditioning, but it's like just cool, moderate. But you go outside and it seems like you stepped into not an oven, but not just a regular oven, but a pizza oven. Or it seemed like you just stepped outside into the community of hell, and you like, they said hell was hot. And you be like looking around, trying to see what the demon is, right? The devil. You be like, because you be like, looking for the little devil because it's so damn hot outside. wait. And then you get to looking at your skin because it feels some kind of way. It feels some kind of way. It feel like you cooking. Because you is. It was so damn hot yesterday. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And I walked into the vestibule of the motel, right? We'd think it would be a lot cooler. He had his air conditioner on, but it was mighty low. Like he was trying to save energy or something. And we were all sitting in a little bitty front, and it's so small up there in the front. Just enough room for you to come, stand at the counter, pay for a room, and go out. That's it. And they got the nerve to have not one, but 2 tables up there for people to sit. Thank you, birthday balloons. They got two tables for you to sit at. That what? But 2 tables. And it's small. It's real small up there. Whoo! So the sun's, you know how the sun shifts in the course of the day. So the sun shifted, y'all. The sun shifted and it beamed right on the building right there. So Perkins restaurant is right there. Go out the parking, go out the door, go walk down the hallway to go out the door and walk across the parking lot and across the street because it is a little street, even though it's a little dead end street, but it is a little street. And you just walk right across it, and right there, that's Perkins restaurant. So that's with me and one of the coworkers named Renita, how I've been working with since the 80s. Her, myself, and Travis, another one of the coworkers here, who's another outstanding salesman too. They all are bomb to the bomb, baby. And Renita, I got to give her hats off. Renita's been doing this since the 80s, and she has not stopped knocking on doors. I got to give her credit. Y'all know I came off the damn doors in the 90s, 98, 97. See y'all. I see y'all later. My eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the knocking on doors. And that was the truth. So, but I still, hey, just stop by so you wouldn't feel left out. Did your neighbor, Barb or James, tell you did they even call you? Text you? They didn't tell you I was coming back? You can't depend on hired help for nothing. Let me show you what I'm doing. I tell you, can't depend on hired help. Let me show you what I'm doing. These people are supposed to go before me and open the door and make the crooked places straight, and they ain't did nothing. Can't depend on hired help for nothing. But watch this. Don't blink because you might miss something now. Ray Charles, because they just threw Stevie Wonder's eyes, and they both blind. Look, I got something for you on them doors. I got some bullshit with me now, okay? And them Joneses, they forever, ever, and ever trying to wheel out. I get you now. Of course, that's what they're supposed to do, right? And that makes the salesperson, because you got to convince them that they need this. And really, they do really need it. A lot of them, if not all of them, most of them do need the product that we sell. Because we are OSHA and USDA approved and accepted. We are also non-toxic and no phosphates. Oh, we are also PETA approved, people for the ethical treatment of animals, We don't test our products on animals. Oh, by the way, if your children or your dog or your cat or your goldfish or whoever get into the product decide they want to get into it and lick it or drink, little baby might want to turn it up and say, this tastes pretty good. Look, they gonna be burping bubbles. they, bah, bah, bah. They gonna be bah, the bubble gonna come out. Bah, bubble gonna come out. They're gonna be burping bubbles. Just give them some water, like a couple of glasses of water, a couple of bottles of water, and take them to the bathroom. Make sure you leave a couple of rolls of toilet paper in there. I just want y'all to know, because it's a multi-purpose cleaner and it's gonna clean you out, especially if you full of shit. I just thought I'd let you know that. You going down, baby. You going down. You gonna get cleaned out real good. Look, and that's it. That's all. That's all. You ain't got to worry about calling the poison control center, because they ain't gonna say, they gonna tell you the same thing. Oh, take them to the emergency room. When you get them to the emergency room, all they gonna do is say, what they drink? Could you have a sample of it? Let us see. And if you let them see, okay, well, if they read the bottle, they're like, oh, okay, well, we're just gonna run an IV and yeah, we're gonna hydrate you. That's all. That's all the hell they gonna do. I kid you not. We've had a kid whose parent called in and said, my child got into this stuff. My child drank this stuff. You know how some people are always looking for a scratch. Always looking for a scratch. Okay, right. They always looking for a scratch. And here you go. I got good nails to scratch your itch too. So the lady that called in years ago talking about her child had swallowed it. She was pleasantly surprised. Well, I ain't gonna say pleasantly surprised, but she was quite surprised when she found out, oh, you can't sue for your child getting into some poison, because it's not a poison. It's not a poison. It's just like if your kid drank bubbles, and kids didn't drink bubbles before. I didn't see them drinking bubbles, because I even drank some bubbles. You're just gonna have a soapy mouth, and that's it. But the product works on everything. It cleans windows, walls, ovens, showers, sinks, and it cleans fireplaces, driveways, automobiles, boats, campers, motorbikes, pools, jacuzzis. It cleans concrete. It cleans wood decks. It cleans onyx, marble, granite, all the surfaces. It cleans them all. You know, those glass stove ranges, it cleans the hell out of those, because a lot of people are starting to get those electric glass top stove ranges in their house, because they can't. A lot of them don't know how to cook on them, because people are so used to gas and seeing the fire. So a lot of people don't know how to cook on them. They be testing. They done burned a few meals before they get used to it. And I've heard so many people tell me, on my first couple of days using the damn thing, I've burnt my whole meal. I'm like, well, maybe you should have tested it first with a couple of hot dogs. Maybe you should have put a pot of water on there first to see how fast it boiled. That's how you check the power in a stove. You put a pot of water on it. You turn it. If it's electric, you turn it on and you gauge how you turn it on. If you don't understand it, then that way you see. If you can't see the dials and stuff, you know how sometimes the digitation disappears because it's a light out or something, whatever. But yeah, if you can't, that's how you test the power of a stove. You put a pot of water on it and you test yourself to see how long it takes for that water to boil, start a rolling boil. And that way you'll know how hot that eye is before you put a skillet on it or a pot on it with oil or egg or whatever you cooking, and you overcook it or burn it or whatever the case may be. But there's a lot of those things, and our product cleans those glass tops. Now they do, when they install those, they come with a cleaning kit. How nice. The cleaning kits are it comes with a little cleaning kit. And once you had the damn thing for 2-3 years, that little miniature cleaning kit should have been gone like the first 6 months. Okay. Because it's only like a 2 ounce or 1 point something ounce bottle of clean liquid. That's all it is. So it doesn't clean them. Our product does, without leaving residue and film, which looks greasy all on it. See the stuff they get with the stovetop? It leaves an oily, greasy film on it. It's an oily film on it, and you can literally see it. So I demonstrate on those things a lot because they don't realize that it's a film on those things. So when they see glass clean and with no streaks, they be like, I'm like, this stuff is bad as breath. It took the S off of Superman's chest, and it ain't even kryptonite, huh? What? Look, that stuff is, the cleaner is bad as breath, y'all. Advantage is awesome. 44, it ain't been on the market 44 years for nothing. Yeah, fantastic, and all of them been on the market for 50, 60, 70 years too. But they're toxic. They're all phosphated cleaners. All of them have phosphates in them. They're all damaging all our damn waters and everything else, the drains and everything else that's going down. These septic tank systems and that. People that's on septic systems, I don't understand why they still have 409 or Fantastic in their house. I kid you not. Because it's going into their system and it's not good for it. So, but that's the deal. The product works. So in the meantime and in between time, yesterday was a ball. I am now in Iowa. I am headed to Chicago next week. I'm headed to Chicago next week. I told them, move over, Rover. I'm coming in. Look, they in the house just having a ball. I'm like, hold on, let me go over here and break this party up. Y'all having too much fun. But to close out the birthday shenanigans and celebrations, y'all, before I go into my closure on my birthday shenanigans and celebrations, before I tell you the highlight of my whole entire birthday, I want to get the party started. Even though it had already started 37 minutes ago, look, I still want to get it started. So, we're back. I had to tell you, this is what made my entire day. Yesterday was my birthday. If you guys are just coming in and just find out what we've been talking about, we were talking about all the things that went on yesterday and my birthday and all the highlights and all that I did. And then we were talking about enclaves and all this kind of crap. But what really tooted my horn and floated my boat was when my daughter called me. She just put the icing on the cake and she put the icing on the cake with the little cherry and everything, you know. Was that cake, cherry on the cake? No, you have to have cherries on cake because I like strawberries. She put the icing on the cake with the strawberries and the cherries and the blackberries and the blueberries. Baby, I was so glad to hear from her because I was like, she just forgot my birthday. How dare her? I'll show her. That's bad, ain't it? No, but when she called, that was the closure of my night last night. It really was because I was in here. I had to run. I went to Walmart 3 times because I went without a list and I went just buying a few things. And then I went back again and I didn't have no water. And I came back and I said, you went all the way to Walmart and you did not get a towel set. So I went and I buy my own towel set when I'm in these type of motels because their towels don't look clean to me. They look very dingy. They have little circles on us, like little spots on the towel. Well, I don't want to put it on my body because I don't want to know what's in it. And I don't know what type of detergent they use anyway. And you know who owns all these hotels, right? Okay. I ain't gonna say no more. That's it. That's all. But they don't clean like I clean. So I had to go and get my stuff. I come in here, I spray everything down with alcohol and just leave. Let the alcohol emulsify. Then I go wipe it down and shower and all. And then my cleaner. Now, before I spray my shower down with alcohol, I clean my tub, my whole tub area, my toilet, and my sink with our cleaner. Once again, our cleaner cleans the hell out of everything. I'm just going to keep it real. That advantage Advantage. I didn't say advantage. I said advantage. No T is in my word. No T. Advantage. Advantage. Advantage is the name of our product. Advantage. No T is in there. So there is another chemical on the market that calls it Advantage. And they started, y'all already know the deal, right? There's a chemical on the market that's called Advantage Cleaner. It's a chemical, though. It's harsh chemicals. And people sort of, it is not the same. It is not the same. You can use our product on anything. It damn near doesn't mess with any fabric, anything. It doesn't mess with any no type of marbles or stones or nothing. You can use it on slate, rock, onyx. Like I told you, you can use it on onyx. Now, you know onyx is hard as hell to clean. And you cannot put anything on onyx. Certain soaps and stuff will harm onyx. It will damage it. Well, this does not. So we were talking about that. We've been talking about all this, but we were talking about my birthday, and I just had to say, my biggest birthday present yesterday for my birthday, Gemini. Y'all know I got to throw that out there. It was in me. It had to come up. Was hearing from my daughter yesterday, and we had a wonderful talk. And she's still such a kid. She's such a baby. I said, you still such a young baby. I just love it. She's still such an innocent kid. She still has a little innocence. And I just thought it was so sweet to just hear her and listen to what she was talking about. I was like, she really she still is a kid. She still got a little innocence in her. Because what she was talking about, like, Lord help her. She don't know, but she gonna find out in life because the things do change. But she's happy what she's doing. She was doing volunteer work for one of the non-for-profit organization. I think she did one for one non-for-profit organization. Then she did a volunteer for the Salvation Army, and that's when she was talking about certain things, what's going on and stuff. And so I said, well, did you? She said, but they really are so appreciative, Mom. Everything you do, they just so glad that you do it and help them, and you can really feel it. I was like, that's good, because you need to be around people that express their gratitude and all to you so that you can understand what gratitude is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to have that experience. And she, as if to see, I used to take her with me when I go feed the homeless and go pass out stuff to the homeless all the time. I would take her with me all the time. I'd give her, here, you go hand him that one, and you hand her that one. And okay, just hand it to him. Mm-hmm. Yes, right. And then, because sometimes you might get a few of them that, in delirious states of mind, they want to say something, and sometimes it could be a little crazy, a little off kilter. And so, yeah, sometimes you run into those on the street. Yeah, sometimes. Not all of them, but just one. Every now and then you might run into somebody want to hold a conversation. They start saying something that's just totally off kilter. And then her was being real young when I was passing out food and stuff like that and setting up a little table in the wintertime for Christmas. I took my little folding tables that I used at my own food stand when I had my food stand open. And I take my little tablecloth, and I put a little food on there that I done brought. I put all the trays on there, and I start scooping stuff and giving people trays, to take and eat while the food is hot. I mean, because they ain't homeless. They ain't got no way to heat the damn food up. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. They ain't got no microwave. They ain't like they homeless and they carrying a microwave around. Oh, by the way, where's the plug? I am outside. There's no plug in the cement steel beams out here on the street. Okay, but yeah. And so I take her with me, but I love the fact that she talked, and I can hear it really impressed her. It put an impression on her. It really put an impression on her, and I really like to hear that, and I was glad to hear it. And she was happy about it. She was like, okay. I was like, well, long as you're happy, that's a good thing. So today, everybody, I got to go into something today. Y'all already to know how I is. Y'all already to know. Today is June 17th, Monday, bright and early Monday morning, huh? Today is National Mascot Day. If you are a mascot, if you've ever been a mascot, and if you know a mascot, salute your mascots today, because today is National Mascot Day. Today is also National Cherry Tart Day. Ooh, wait. I ain't had a cherry tart since my Aunt Margaret. Oh my God. Now that I think about it, Aunt Margaret made a cherry tart, an apple tart, ooh, and a peach, and a blackberry. And she had these boys and berries on a tree in the back. And I would go out there and grab them all. And she would make boys and berry tarts. You talking about delicious. Oh my God. Okay. You can't hear me? Hold up. I don't know what's going on with that. If you can't hear me, I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, I can hear me. If you can't hear me, oh, I can hear me. I'm so goofy. I say, oh, I can hear me. Just look, I can hear me. Like, wow. I can be some goofy sometimes, but my daughter, it was just so touching to my heart that she was happy, and that was all that mattered. I said, you know what? If you like doing what you do, continue doing it. I said, go back and do more charity work for them. Yeah, help them because you like it. You might want to go to work for them. They pay you if you know. But she said, I'm in sales too. I said, what you selling? She said, but I'm selling cars. You got any pointers? I said, nope. Just don't lie to people and don't BS. When you know that car is really not running good, don't sell it to somebody that you know is on their last leg and they really need a vehicle to get around in. And you know that's a lemon. Don't sell them a lemon without the sugar to make lemonade. Okay. That's bad, ain't it? No, but honestly, I always say, you know, in sales, there's a lot of things being sold, right? If it's something that I don't believe in, I really don't believe in, not because, oh, you just don't understand it. Well, no, I understand it thoroughly. I don't believe in it. I don't like it. I don't sell it. I'm sorry. I've had so many people try to enlist me to sell their stuff. Don't sell it. No. Mm-mm. So I just want you to know that. I told my daughter the same thing. I said, don't sell stuff just to get money in your pocket. Because now you're putting a bad aura out there, and whatever you throw out there like a boomerang, it's going to come back. It's going to come back in ways that you don't like. See, you can do stuff to people or do things to people and you know it's not right. And you already know it's not going to be conducive to their growth or any help or anything or support in no kind of means, right? And so then you go about your life with your money because you done got all this money from BSing people and selling them some bogus stuff that they can't get their money back. That's like people putting their money. I put my whole entire savings into that investment pot, and it was a criminal. Like, what's the mayor? What's the man name? Rupert Murdoch and all that. What's the man name that lied to the people? And it was a hedge fund. And the people, out of greed, though. A lot of them did it out of greed. Oh, we can get this right now. Let me put all my money in for it. Out of greed and because they believed them. And because they believed him. And it was out of greed. Oh, I want it all. I want some of this too. Sometimes rush, haste makes waste. Y'all remember that statement, right? Haste makes waste. It really does make waste when you hasty and you don't research and delve deep enough into stuff and search around and try to get reviews and all that kind of stuff. But the reviews would have been good, so they didn't have to do that. But they should have checked into his history a little bit more before they took their entire life savings, $100,000, $200,000, and invested it all into this market, this investment vehicle. you know, and Bernie Madoff, Bernie Madoff, Bernie Madoff. That's his name, Bernie Madoff or Madoff or Maddox or something like that. Bernie Madoff. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the little white guy, right? And he swindled all the people out their money, and he knew it. And his poor little his poor little wife, she was just living large, right? She at the nail shop, girl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look, well, my husband is a hedge fund master. Yeah. Yes, he did. Okay, finish my nail. No. Well, what? Oh, those keys, Marjorie. What are you driving? Well, Bernie just bought me for my birthday, the Bentley, two-door Bentley. Yeah. Yeah, and she's a living large. Didn't know her husband was a con artist. He knew he was a con artist, but she didn't know he was so cool with his conning. He conned her to marry him all them years, and she living a grand life. They didn't even know what the man did. Didn't know what the man didn't care because she was living a grand life. So she didn't care. Long as he could take care of her, that was that. And so that's what happens with that. Okay. But then they went after her. After they had him locked up, then they was like, let's go get her. She frail, we're gonna break her down. And they did. They went after his wife, they took everything. His wife went to go live with somebody. That's how poor broke they made her. Bernie Madoff's wife went to go live with someone else. Oh, the story is on TV. She had to go live with somebody else because she couldn't afford to live by herself. She was broke. But Bernie burned up. He burned everybody up. Some of the people still had something to hold on to, though, which was property. They had property in other places that they could sell or either hold on to and still make some money off of. So some of them didn't go as broke as they claimed they went because they still had some money somewhere. They had money invested in other vehicles, put it that way. But his wife, she didn't have nothing invested nowhere because she was living off the fat of the land off of him because he was a provider, and rightly so. She didn't think she had to do that. Plus, she's from old school. Where the lady stay home, do what she do, and the man go to work. You know how old school was. Now, ain't no such thing as old school now because the schools ain't even in existence anymore. Ain't no trainers coming from school. But to God be the glory. So, it is what it is. You got all these things that go on, but these non-for-profit organizations and how you give back and this philanthropy and all this kind of stuff. Philanthropy is just giving back in a large way, even if it's of yourself. And it's not monetary. It should be just of yourself. And so my daughter gave of herself at this place in the Salvation Army. And she really liked it. And she's like, Mom, and a lot of people have mental illness and all this kind of stuff. I said, I wanted to say, yep. And all of us do too. Saying all of us do too. Our scales, we're just on the lower edge of the scale than some of those. Some have a higher rim on the scale than all of us do. But all of us got a little mental illness going on, okay? And so I thought I'd let her know. And so she laughed. But I was happy to close out my birthday yesterday with hearing from her. And I just was happy-go-lucky in here and getting things together and trying to sort out stuff and go through my room and go through stuff. I still haven't pulled nothing out because yesterday I was tired. I was tired. That heat and just moving that luggage in and out, it got me yesterday. I was tired. That heat was a mother. I ain't gonna lie. I kid you not. That heat yesterday wasn't no joke. So it is what it is. The birthday was that making moves this Monday. Those are the moves I made. I made moves by moving into this new place, moving into this new state for a few weeks, and that's that. And that's it. That's all. It has really been a delight, a true delight. Today is National Cherry Tart Day. So cherry tart, those cherry tarts are delicious. Today is also National Apple Strudel Day. I keep thinking about my Aunt Margaret. She made the hell out of some cherry tarts and stuff. All those tart. Oh, but you also know she's Creole, so she can make, what is that? A shrimp dish. Shrimp Creole. She makes shrimp Creole with lobster and crab and scallops. And you talking about a meal on rice? Baby, I miss Aunt Margaret. I ain't gonna lie, Aunt Margaret. I'm thinking about you. I love you dearly. That's Aunt Margaret. She know I love that food. And them apple strudels, that's another one of my favorites. Today is also National Eat Your Vegetables Day. If you ain't had none, it's time for you to eat some vegetables. Go get you a cucumber. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me do a Jonathan on y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't get no cucumbers because they just had a national recall on cucumbers. Bingo. They just had a national recall on cucumbers. So don't mess with no cucumbers, okay? I'm telling y'all now, I'm USDA approved and accepted, and I get all the recalls before they even hit the news. They just had a recall on cucumbers, especially in the DC area. So do not go get no cucumbers right now. They trying to do things, y'all. I highly encourage you all to grow a garden, a small garden. Maybe one cucumber plant, one collard green plant, one tomato plant, herbs and stuff. I highly encourage you to grow your own garden because what's going on now out here in the world, everything is starting to come back with USDA recalls. Everything, not just prepackaged food, but even your vegetables and your fruits. Go figure, y'all. You have never, ever heard a recall on vegetables and fruits as much as you've heard a recall on vegetables and fruits within this last 6 years. Go research it. Go research it. Now you know I'm into food. I can challenge you on that. I'm in food. I know what I'm talking about. I had food stands. I still got food stands when I go home and open them up. There has never been a recall on much vegetables and fruits as much as it has been now in the last 6 years. And in the last 3 years of those 6 years, it has picked up with rolling steam. So be careful. When you all are buying fruits and vegetables, I highly encourage you to wash them with baking soda and vinegar to cut whatever chemicals, poop, people to scratch their booty and then touch the food. That's called shigellosis, by the way. Okay, so you got people out here in these fields. They far and they still got people who got sun hats on and they picking stuff by hand. Okay, and they eliminate their waste in those fields. And sometimes they run out of paper. If they ain't got no paper on them, they use their hand. Then they shake it and they continue picking. Y'all think I'm joking when I tell you that. I know it's sick, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And I heard from a farmer, and a field hand has told me. I know the guys going in out there in the field. He said, I haven't seen them. Yep. And they carry a little bag, they carry toilet paper with them because they might have to poop, and it's too far to try to go back to land or building. They're in a farm, they're on farm, they're on a farmland, they're on the farm, what you got harvest, growing, so that's what they do. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all, it is 1 minute prior to the hour of 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Let's pray. It was a beautiful birthday. That's what I'm gonna close out with. It was a beautiful birthday. It was beautiful to hear from my daughter. I am just elated. I got good gifts, Cash App, which I done spent it all already. I spent it all. I spent all the Cash Apps. I had dinner last night. I had crab legs last night and stuff, and coleslaw and stuff, and now I had lunch yesterday, but that lunch she treated me to. The lunch when we was here, Renita treated me to that. That was so sweet of her. And then I had a good dinner last night. Then I had to go buy some things like towels. Because I said, my towel was dirty, and they got one wash machine and one dryer. I'm like, and one of the managers had already came in here early yesterday and heard him threw his stuff in the wash machine. So it started a trend. Everybody was standing there waiting. So I was like, oh, y'all go ahead. I'll either get in my car and go to the laundromat or what. But I wasn't doing none of that yesterday. Not on my birthday. Nope. And not on Father's Day either. Nope. Everything was crowded. Yep. But Walmart, I went over there and bought a bath towel, face towel, middle towel, hand towel, all that. I had to go buy water. A few things, quite a few things to bring in back in here. So alcohol, bug spray again, stuff like that, just in case. That last hotel, they had roaches. I told them, I told the last little roach I killed, you ain't going home with me. See you. I told the roach, you ain't going home with me, little roach. You gonna stay right here. You and your eggs and your cousins and your brother and sister and your grandmama and your granddaddy. You ain't going home with me, roach. I went and got some stuff, and the guy say, you can't behind the room. That's okay. No problem. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Child, I went to Walmart. I bombed that room. I came here. I sprayed this room. Then I moved in. Okay. Hey, I'm picky about that. I'm one of them picky people. They say, you so bougie. I was like, bougie ain't got a damn thing to do with me not wanting no bugs in my house. Bougie ain't got nothing to do with me not wanting no bugs. Just because I don't want no damn bugs in my house, mean I'm bougie. Okay, whatever. And then I'll just be bougie. Because I ain't gonna let no bugs come in my house. If I got anything to do with it. So I'm 59 and the party began yesterday and it's still going on today. My birthday every day. My birthday every day. I'm alive and I'm aware of it. And I'm awake. And I wake up. That's a birthday to me. That's a birthday to me. To God be the glory. Everybody, let's blow out. Let's take a deep breath in and hold it. Exhale. Take another deep breath in and hold it. Exhale. I have a muscle tight. I have a twisted muscle right here in my back. It hurts like heck. Every time I inhale deep, it hurts. I feel it. So I'm going to go get this worked out today. I want you to take another deep breath, but hold on. Before you start, I want you to inhale on your grandest intention for the day. Whatever your heart desires, whatever your desires are for the day, not all of them. You might have a lot of them, but one that you really want to pursue and take care of, inhale on that, envision it, see it done. So it is, so it shall be when you exhale, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Lord, give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all that is evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever and ever. To God be the glory. Amen. 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 He went already before you and made your crooked places straight. God has already cleared the grounds we tread upon, the airways we fly through, the roads we travel, the waters we sail across, or the rails we might be rolling on, to make our arrivals and destinations safe, sound, and complete. We all that and some. Look, God got us. Just believe that. Leave it in his hands. Leave it to God and get that yoke and that weight off your shoulders and let God carry that. God got all that old power. God can hold all that. God can pick up all these exercise rooms and Planet Fitnesses and all this LA Fitnesses and all these workout places and hold them all on this in one hand on the shoulder and probably twirl on one toe. Just like that. To God be the glory. Everybody remember this. Reach back and give back. Somebody out there needs your smile. Somebody needs to hear some kind words from you. Somebody might need a bag of chips, a bottle of water, or just an ear to hear. Whatever the Spirit has placed upon your heart to do for someone, please, please, please follow your spirit guide. Another thing I want you to do is to know that God loves you, God loves me, God loves everybody under the tree with a big back patty whack. Give your God some praise, because God has kept us going all of these days. And in that order, y'all better recognize the king and the power at the tower. Okay, I'm just saying, recognize, and it's in you. So use that power and that power at the tower and go forth, young people. Go forth today. Make your day the bestest and bestest day ever. Make your day so you can make somebody else's day. To God be the glory. Remember, love, peace, soul, and hair grease. If your scalp is really itching, please wash before you condition. That's all I got to say. I'll see y'all tomorrow. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here on In My Element with who? You got that right. Be there or what? Be square. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace on earth to everybody. Bam, and we back, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace on earth to all of y'all. See you, T-Man.